Long before Augustine arrived in Britain in 597 AD to convert the Saxons, the British Isles already possessed bishops, monasteries, saints, sacred liturgies, and a flourishing Christian tradition. The Orthodox Church of the Culdees commemorates over 1,000 Celtic and British saints who flourished before Augustine ever stepped onto British shores. This was not a vague spirituality. It was not an isolated movement. It was a disciplined Christian civilization rooted in scripture, prayer, fasting, sacred study, charity, monastic life, and the worship of Jesus Christ. Early Christian witnesses testified to the presence of Christianity in Britain from the earliest centuries. Gildas wrote that the light of Christ reached Britain during the reign of Tiberius Caesar. British bishops attended the Council of Arles in 314 AD. St. John Chrysostom declared that even the British Isles had received the Word of God, with churches and altars established among the people. Ancient traditions remembered St. Aristobulus, assistant of the Apostle Andrew, as the first bishop of Britain. The Celtic Christian world produced missionaries, scholars, saints, abbots, bishops, martyrs, and monastic communities whose influence spread across Europe. The Celtic Church was deeply liturgical and sacramental. Its worship preserved ancient Western Christian forms connected to the Gallican traditions, the Sarum tradition, the ancient Celtic rites, and early apostolic patterns of worship. Prayer shaped the entire rhythm of life. The ancient Culdee fathers taught that prayer was not separated from labor, and worship was not separated from daily life. The Christian life was ordered around sacred time: morning prayer, evening prayer, psalms, fasting, charity, holy vigils, the Eucharist, and the sanctification of the Sabbath and Lord's Day. Many modern people imagine ancient Christianity only as something distant or unreachable. But the Celtic Orthodox tradition was never intended only for great cathedrals or large institutions. Throughout history, Christian worship was also preserved in smaller assemblies, monastic communities, mission chapels, and household churches. Within the Orthodox Church of the Culdees today, this living tradition continues through both fuller liturgical worship and simpler forms adapted for homes, missions, and small congregations. The Celtic Missal stands as a complete and solemn expression of the ancient liturgical tradition. At the same time, simpler daily prayer offices, household devotions, mission liturgies, and pastoral forms continue the ancient pattern of lived Christian worship. The ancient rules of the Culdees reveal a way of life centered on holiness, sacred order, and devotion to Christ. The rules of St Columba, St David, St Maelruain, St Columbanus, St Comgall, and others preserved a disciplined rhythm of prayer, work, fasting, study, confession, charity, and worship. These early fathers did not teach Christianity as a private opinion or occasional belief. They taught a life transformed through prayer, obedience, sacred discipline, and continual remembrance of God. A striking feature of the Celtic Orthodox tradition was its reverence for sacred time. The Sabbath vigil and the Lord's Day were treated with holiness, prayer, watchfulness, and expanded worship. The sanctification of time itself formed part of the Christian life. Prayer was not an interruption to life. Prayer was life itself. The story of the Celtic Church did not vanish. Its memory survived in saints, liturgies, monastic rules, prayer traditions, manuscripts, missions, and enduring Christian communities across centuries of upheaval. Today, many Christians are once again rediscovering the ancient spiritual heritage of the Celtic Orthodox world, a faith rooted in Scripture, ordered prayer, sacramental worship, sacred time, charity, discipline, and life centered upon Jesus Christ. The ancient Celtic Christian tradition was not only a memory of the past. For many faithful Christians today, it remains a living path of worship, prayer, holiness, and communion with God.